How's it going, guys? This is alecandstuff here with my friends Matt
Hey.
and Adam. He's a little worn out right now, but anyways, a Nintendo Direct just dropped yesterday around this time, actually, around 4 o'clock, and actually it's 5 o'clock, but, you know, close enough. And in it, we got some more Smash Brothers news in the form of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Holy cow, coming to Smash Brothers. So, we're going to start off with our initial thoughts and impressions here, starting with Matt. So, Matt, what did you think about this whole entire announcement going on?
It definitely caught me off guard. I thought that other characters would be announced before Cloud. I mean, he wasn't even really on my radar at all. You know?
I was expecting K. Rool, to be honest. Or someone, you know, from a Nintendo franchise.
Yeah, like either Nintendo or like Shovel Knight or something like that. Not Cloud.
Cloud freaking Strife! I think, someone said it best, and I don't remember where I read this, but someone said that this is turning into an Game FAQs forum post about potential characters that they would want in the Smash Brothers game. Because we have like Ryu and Roy back and Cloud, and it's just only, you know, a lot more exciting from there. This could definitely make Goku a lot more potential of a lot more of a potential.
I think he's still out there, but
let's get all his transformations.
Oh my!
Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, which has been redubbed Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh my gosh! And every single form, knowing Sakurai would take up a character slot.
That'd be hilarious.
All right, so did you want to give your thoughts, Adam?
Oh, mine? Like, what's the best way to put this? Like, I'm not that big on Smash at all, but seeing Cloud in there was kind of like, wait, what? I mean, it probably was for a lot of people, but I don't know, it just seems kind of out there. It's like, oh, let's get, you know, Cloud. But super cool nonetheless.
Honestly, it doesn't really seem like anyone was expecting him, like, reading all the reactions and stuff, but, seems like Sakurai did a really... I don't know who's responsible, but I'm just gonna say that it's Sakurai, that whoever... You know what? Whoever was responsible for keeping this from leaking out ahead of time, like Ryu and Roy did, deserves a raise of some sort, because the whole entire craze of him being announced was just so worth it.
they definitely did a good job on that and keeping it a secret.
It was so awesome, and I really wish that it didn't happen with Roy and Ryu and stuff, but, you know, I'm glad that it happened here, because he was a lot less expected, like, on anyone's radar at all. I didn't even see him come up in any of the fan ballots or anything, gauging, you know, player interest and stuff. Actually, that's another good point. Is this from the ballot? Or is this just another character that he just decided to do?
Just watch as the fan ballot is a total, like, farce. They're just like, oh, that's nice thoughts. We're gonna do this instead, though.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just gonna make whoever I want. I just wanted to do that to make you feel better. Where's my K. Rool? I don't feel like it.
Oh, don't worry. He's coming. Just trust me.
Oh, man, but I'm really curious about that, though. I mean, it wouldn't... Now that I know that he's in the game, it wouldn't surprise me as much, knowing that there were a lot of people that wanted him, but I just didn't think it was possible. I don't know, like, the legal hoops I had to jump through to get him in there, but it's really awesome that they did. But, anyways, moving on. In the trailer, we saw a bunch of his moves shown off, just a little bit of them, and, you know, obviously we don't have the character in our hands or anything, we only have the footage from the Direct to go off of, but I wanted to talk about his potential as a fighter, maybe what his moveset could be like, as well as what his future would be like in competitive play. So, I guess I'll start off with this one, since Adam is a little bit less in the competitive scene as me and Matt are, but, judging from the trailer, his movesets honestly seem really close to Ike. And
yeah,
I know
would agree with that.
Adam is a big fan of Ike and does not want anyone to replace him.
Shut up.
But this could be the guy to replace him. Because not only does his moveset look really similar, and he seems to have the sort of spacing that Ike does, and not to mention from the video, like the way he was jumping from his jump heights, as well as the way he hits, it seems like he's a very heavy character similar to Ike. But with all that in mind, with oh man, I don't know what it's called, but he was swinging his sword, and those green beams were coming out. Having that added to the whole entire aura of Ike with his moveset and his spacing and his heavy weight and everything, it seems like he's a really basically an Ike 2.0. So
yeah, I think that could be said. I remember when I saw the trailer for the first time, I was thinking, it sort of seems like they took Ike and like maybe some elements from like Shulk or something like that.
oh
and,
yeah,
like,
I forgot about Shulk.
and like sort of merged them together in order to form. I was gonna say Kaya, but I mean Cloud.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think about Shulk. Yeah, okay, wow.
Like
So-
especially with that meter, whatever that.
The
Whatever
limit
that
break.
thing's-
You people
Yeah.
have not played FF7 at all, have you?
Yeah, I'm
That's
with
his
Cloud.
limit break.
Yeah, the limit meter thing.
Limit break.
Whatever.
He seems very much like a hybrid of Ike and Shulk, especially with that limit breaker element added into the movesets that is already similar to Ike. And I know specifically from the trailer I was watching, and his down smash is, what looks like his down smash anyway, is exactly Ike's. He does the sweep in both directions, and the second one is the what's it called? The heavier hit. So that's only more evidence that it was at least inspired by Ike.
Their both of their up airs also seem pretty similar. Like Ike, he sort of like spins his sword like a helicopter above his head, and like Cloud doesn't really like spin it around, but it doesn't really seem like it has super high like vertical range with his up air. It looks sort of vaguely similar. Like probably gonna have similar like hitboxes or whatever.
If I had to guess, he's gonna get like the Ganondorf effect, where Falcon is the speedier form.
That's gonna be
Obviously,
sad if Ike is the speedy form.
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all speculation at this point, but it would seem fitting because
Yeah.
it seems
the-
like he seems to follow Sakurai anyway. Seems to follow a pattern with his character development and stuff like that, with stuff like Dr. Mario and Mario and Lucina and Marth, and now Ike and Cloud, where one's gonna have a little bit of a benefit over the other, but there's also cons with each one as well. So that would be my speculation on it. So along with Cloud, the stage, what was it called again, Adam?
Midgard.
Midgard. Is that from
Midgard.
Final Fantasy at all?
That's guys have not played. It's the city that it's a city that Cloud doesn't grow up there. It's a city that Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa are part of Avalanche, and they're trying to stop. They're pretty much eco-terrorists, and they're trying to stop. Pretty much, they're trying to stop an evil company from destroying the Earth. There you go.
I see. Well,
That's
I've never played Final Fantasy, so I don't really know this as well as you do. So, I'm going to ask you, does it stay true to where it is set from what we saw in the trailer at all? Like, do you think it does a good representation?
yeah, I think it really does. From what I saw, what I remember of the stage, it looked very mechanical and very kind of condensed, like how Midgard is. Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett live, I believe, on the lower levels of Midgard, where kind of everyone else lives. So that whole area kind of has this claustrophobic, dense area feel to it a bit. And it's, again, saying it's very mechanical. I think it does.
All right, and with myself, not being a very big Final Fantasy fan, or not to say that I won't like it if I ever played it, I just never played it. But looking at that stage, I was looking at it more of a competitive play, and when that trailer started with that, I was like, yeah, this is a very good stage and whatnot, and it looks like it would be really cool to play in a competitive scene, and then it got sliced in half.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like, if it first showed the stage and how it looked, it's like, all right, this might actually be one that can get used, and then gets sliced in half. Then there's all these like monsters and other things, like all these just stage hazards attacking everything. You're just like, this is not going to be legal at all.
Now, what's curious about that is I think Cloud's the one who did that because it shows him. I don't remember what number it is, what time it's at, but it shows him kind of like putting his hands up, and little like symbols are starting to draw towards him. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you summon something. So I'm a little skeptical to say that those are all just stage hazards based on that, or is that just one of Cloud's skills?
Well,
I don't know.
I would be the first to say that would be really frightening if that was one of Cloud's skills. If that was just a move that he could whip out something in like Yoshi's story. Just
That would be awesome.
Just explode the left half of the stage.
We will just summon Bahamut. Just fucking destroy everything, man.
That would really... I don't know. There's not much we do know. But one thing's for sure is that stage is going to be completely banned.
Yeah.
Simply because it gets sliced in half.
In the words of D1, banned.
Yeah, and I think that about covers pretty much everything we saw in the trailer. It wasn't too much, but do you guys have any closing thoughts or remarks about Cloud and Smash Brothers or the stage?
Can I talk about the trailer real quick?
Go ahead.
Because there are a lot of references to Final Fantasy VII that you guys probably wouldn't have gotten.
Yeah,
there's one
definitely
scene where Cloud's laying there and Princess Zelda is sitting there with 3 Pikmin, I think, and I believe that's reminiscent of where he gets knocked off a platform and lands in a church that have flowers around it, and he lands on the flowers, and that's where him and Aerith meet for the first time, I believe. So it's just reminiscent of that scene. And then the one that had Ike in it, where it's kind of doing the thing, is a reference to the very last fight you have with Sephiroth, where I think you're fighting him in like your Mindscape or something, and you just use Omni Slash and you just kill him there, and that's the last fight of the game.
That's awesome. It's really cool that Sakurai likes to do those little details like that. Like, all the trailers ever released for this game, all the character trailers have been really, really good.
Seeing all these characters from all these different franchises that aren't like Nintendo and stuff makes me wonder if Snake will ever come back.
Oh, we can only hope. Oh, wait, yeah, no, wait, sorry to interrupt you, but before I forget, there was a very small tidbit at the very end during the Direct, and it said that there was going to be another Smash Brothers update in December, and
like an announcement or something?
Yeah, and it flashed that as like a little title card or whatever, but in the background, there was the Smash Brothers Brawl theme music playing for Final Destination, and I wonder if that's some sort of hint as to what's to come in that announcement in December.
I think I remember seeing that the color of that text was like reminiscent of what's his name, the boss from the story mode, like Taboo or whatever. So maybe it has something to involve with him. I have no clue though. That would be interesting though.
That would be really awesome.
I doubt at this point we're ever gonna get Snake back in any kind of variation, whether it be Big Boss or Punished Venom Snake or even Naked Snake. I mean, not Naked Snake, sorry. Naked Snake is Big Boss. I mean Solid Snake,
Naked
my
Snake.
bad. That was his name in, I think it was Snake Eater. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Well, do you guys have any other closing remarks or thoughts?
I hope that he's fun.
I hope so.
Wow,
too.
that's...
I hope that he's good is what I'm hoping.
Yeah, like I hope he's not total like bad.
Yeah, I really hope to see him in competitive play. That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Something to break the cycle of Sheik.
Hopefully, since they now have something going on with Square Enix, hopefully this opens up a door to Sora, because I'm pretty sure Sora is there. I think they have the trademarks for Sora, so I'm kind of hoping for Sora, or like Xemnas, or Ansem, or Riku from like Kingdom Hearts.
That would be really, really cool. But then I would take a look back at Smash Brothers as a whole and think, wow, this is a lot of Japanese characters. And that's really cool.
A lot of Japanese swordsmen.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese swordsmen with colored hair.
Sora's hair is brown, and Riku's is silver or something. And Ansem's is silver, and Xemnas is silver. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Sora would be really, really cool. And I think it would coincide well, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be coming out sometime. And they didn't really say a release date, but it's assumed either next year or the year after. So it would be pretty cool to see right before the launch of Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think honestly having Ansem as a character with his guardian would be kind of cool. If you kind of like a stand or something where it would mainly be him fighting while like Ansem is kind of like, you couldn't damage the guardian, but you could damage Ansem. That would be kind of an interesting mechanic to add in. Oh yeah, we need Titus in the next game. Oh yeah, we need Titus now. Yeah, Titus, whatever. I'll shut the hell up now.
You need titties? What?
Alright guys, that's about it for us for this video. In summation, Cloud is awesome, and we can't wait to see him in Smash, and I can't wait to play as him. This has been Matt.
Goodbye.
And Adam.
Whatever.
And I will see you all in the next video.
I won't.
Bye! Except for Matt.
Fuck!
You have no idea how often that happens. I have to cut that out.
Let me do it just downtown style.
I'm Dr. DK, and I sign off.
Well, thank you for tuning in today. That's gonna be it for today. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more videos like this.
For some reason, I understood that. Very, very poor performance of the Wii U and 3DS. Not as much the 3DS, but particularly the Wii U. So I think this is a very good opportunity for Nintendo to watch. And that's another thing. The game looks great. I absolutely loved watching the characters really come to